I get. Who would you say? I'll let you start. Who would you say?
No, there's two players. There's two players for me there.
I'll tell you. Go on.
Cedo and Cole Palmer.
Okay, I hear that. Cedo, I hear where you're coming from because Cedo was under a lot of pressure.
Whoa.
You know, everybody's calling him a flop last season, blah, blah, blah. But he's come in and he showed you the player that Arsenal wanted.
Well, yeah, Man United wanted, man.
Man United wanted. Should have got, really.
Yeah. People really spent 100 million on him?
Man United should have got him before he went to Brighton. Because he wanted to come to Man United. He's a Man United fan and that. So, all that. And they just didn't want to take the gamble. So, but him, for real, big player. But I tell you who's impressed me a lot.
Go on.
Madueke, bro. He's gone under the radar kind of bit because his journey into Chelsea is different to everybody else's.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yeah, people, it's your boy here, watching more here on the RVM Show alongside with esteemed guest, well, not even guest, man, he's a resident host alongside me, and it's Anthony Young. And you know what, still, guys, I've been waiting for this moment to get Anthony back onto mix. I've been setting up things, getting the whole AI things going on, the social media platform set up, because I need to capture the one-liners, the 30 seconds that we put out there, the 30 seconds of truth about football, and really the passion that we have towards our clubs, but also our passion of actually sometimes we don't get seen and respected as black people in the football scene, and I will say that again openly. People think, oh, things have changed according to Simon and Joel and no one cares, but you know, according to the real life and what we see it blatantly every single week when we watch football, and we go in there. But to start off with, actually, before we get into it, Anthony, one of my colleagues said to me, she's like, I said to her about the whole Guehi Armband scenario. I said, I said to her, I said, you know what, still, the man should just not wear the armband, you know, refuse to be captain, or just, you don't refuse to be captain, but you refuse, just say, I'm not, to wear it. And I said, and she's like, oh, but it's not like that at all clubs or whatever in terms of things. And I think, you know, I just had to, as much as we see black players, and we see a lot of black players, and now Chelsea is a beautiful example of, you can have black players in the club, but what's really pumping through the veins at Chelsea? Bro,
I'm glad you brought up Chelsea. God is good. God is good, you know.
Sorry, guys, the connection's real.
God is good, you know. I didn't even think Roger was going there and he brought up Chelsea.
Sorry,
what a brilliant start. But here this year, Chelsea have got form with this thing, bro, because I know where you're going. You're going with the Enzo thing, yeah?
Yeah, well.
Enzo, yeah. It's Enzo, let's be real.
Yeah.
The Enzo thing and the whole singing, vilifying black people with his Argentinian mates after the victory, innit?
Yep.
But let's go forward, go back about, 15 years? Didier Drogba, John Terry, blah, 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 blah. Same thing, innit? It's the same thing.
Cole's in the changing room as well, innit?
Geezer got found guilty of racially abusing Anton Ferdinand. Drogba didn't say a word. Nobody turned on. Nobody said nothing. So Chelsea have got a history of being that yes master. Turn the blind eye business. The players, you know, and
as long as they got 150k.
No disrespect to the Chelsea Football Club, but the facts are the facts. You know what I mean? The facts are the facts. Just because you've got a bag of black players playing doesn't mean you can't be still a racist establishment. Let's not get it twisted, people. You understand? Let's not get it twisted, people. Just because you've got are the police force racist? They've got a lot of black police officers, but they still come out as a racist police force. Let's be real. So let's call a spade, fam. Just because you've had DDA Jogbars and all these black players playing for you, let's look at the situation. The first black player, Paul Cannonville. Look how he was treated by the fans, by the club. Look at all the things that have gone on behind the scenes that we hear about Chelsea and racism with kids coming through. It's not one and two isolated stories. Chelsea FC have a history of being a racist club. And we're not a take back, no talk. You see me?
And I think I think a lot of people feel that looking at today, looking at what's in the front of the cameras makes people feel like things are better. Just because you see black people on adverts now doesn't mean that TV isn't.
Yeah, exactly. What goes on behind the scenes. You see what you see on the camera, and screen, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
I don't know how people are getting paid.
But like we said, what we can see what's going on behind the scenes at Chelsea. The geezer got found guilty of racially abusing. Now, I would have expected the club to say, "Look, let's have a look at our squad.
Yeah,
we've got 100,000 players.
Yeah,
we've got 100,000 players, and 999 of them are black. Yeah. So, what we're gonna do? What did they do? Turned a blind eye.
And made him captain?
Made him captain. Robert is salt in the room. Made him captain. Yep. So then, it's that I'm higher than you mentality in it because I'm the captain.
Yeah.
And all you black geezers who were vexed with me, you have to come to me anyway because I'm the captain.
Sit down, sir.
Sit down, sir.
Yeah,
you can have my scraps when I've told you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Wow. And people might watch this and think, oh, these two geezers are off their head. These two are going over dramatic. No, it's not, bro, because at the end of the day, this is a systematic thing. We've been going through this for majority of our lives. We're not 10, 15 and 20s. You understand? We're big people, so we know where we're coming from. We've seen this from where it is to where it is today, 2024. And the people are saying the progress at what? Per meter-second pace. You know what I mean? You just got to be real. So, going back to off topic a bit, but going back to the whole armband thing, like you said, bro, I think obviously the Premiership do what they're doing. I noticed they don't, you've heard me advocate for this as well. They do the laces weekend and they have to wear armbands. Why don't they do the Black Lives Matter weekend?
See me, I would wear Black Lives Matter, but the thing is, even when they say,
like they have because they have a specific weekend for it, don't they?
Yeah.
They have a specific, the laces and everything. So why don't they do something like, all right, for instance, say Black Lives Matter, and we'll say you wear a plain white armband, and it just says BLM, and a fist, whatever the logo is. And you do that, and you have to, in your boots, you wear your white laces to signify Black Lives Matter. And the reason we're making it white, because obviously everything's naturally, the laces are black and all that, so we've got to make it stand out. So that's what I'm saying, do it like that. But why can't we have a weekend like that for black people? All right, for instance, if you want me to tie it into your little system, month of October, should have done it for that, Black History Month. So we could have a green, black and red armband, green, black and red, Black History Month.
But the thing is now, and I totally hear you and I totally agree with you. The thing is that we're infighting ourselves as black people over should we have Black History Month. The context of it, should we do this BLM and so on? That's because we said, oh no, it supports everything. No, but the thing is, the fundamental is people. If the moment that black footballers could have come together and dealt with Enzo's situation and Argentinian players coming back off the plane, the Garnachos, the Martinezes, and actually if black players says, you know what, text the brethren, we're in a group, and they all we just don't come together, bro. We're just so individualistic when it comes to things. I don't agree, so I'm going to carry on with my mate.
There you go.
It happens every time.
There you go.
Happens every time.
It's one of them, but me, as I said, individually, if it was me, I'm a Chelsea player, I ain't chatting to him. Simple as. I ain't chatting to him. I'll be professional like Andy Cole, Teddy Sheringham, but I ain't chatting to him. And don't if you score, respect, but I ain't celebrating with you. And if I score, don't be. Nah, don't come around here, babe. Don't come around here. Don't do that false. You know what? It's better you tell me you just don't like me because I'm black. At least we know where we stand. But you're gonna pretend and then you get add out on the video, and you want to go on like, oh, it's misunderstood or nah. Come on.
No, I think we're talking about the whole Enzo scenario briefly as well. The other day, a player got a few weeks ban over saying something about Korean people, I'm sure, at Tottenham.
Tottenham got 7 games.
My guy from Uruguay.
from Uruguay.
So he
I don't know what he said, but he was saying something about Hyunmin's song or something like that.
Yeah. And it was derogative towards...
And it was derogative towards Korea. Other Koreans could have seen it as a derogative statement. But he didn't say it. He's just saying it as banter between him and his mate.
But so what happened to Enzo? Why couldn't they give at least Enzo a 7-match ban?
Because that was the Premiership. It was a Premiership situation, whereas Enzo was on international duty and it's FIFA. So it's down to FIFA, and we all know FIFA ain't going to do anything. FIFA let the whole stadium say the M word and don't do nothing.
FIFA's different, but absolutely different.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, my thing, guys, you know, if you're gonna say what our conclusion is when it comes to the gay situation, how you say his name? Guehi.
Marc Guehi.
You
know, just to let you know, we're not talking about gay sense. We're talking about the whole wearing of the LGBT. QRSTWXYZ armband, and the controversy was he wrote a statement on it. I love Jesus, which the FA weren't very happy about, and put a statement out. And then the next game after, he wrote another statement. Jesus loves you. He wrote that on the next one, innit?
Yeah.
So, but now it's come out that the FA are not going to do anything about it. So, you know, but like me and Roger said at the beginning. Just don't wear it, innit? Just refuse. Just refuse for your religious beliefs, and you know, man can't kill you for that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just no one shooting at people. You know what I'm saying? It's just
and this is the thing. I was thinking about this the other day. See, this is the problem with this country. See, you like to force things on people. You like to force things on people. You don't respect that a man has a right to choose. You don't. You force things, and I'll use the example I'm going to use again. The World Cup. Now you go into people's country and they've got their beliefs.
Come on.
But everybody's up in uproar because their beliefs doesn't time with their beliefs. Well, that's just life.
But they see it as everyone else is uncivilized, but we're civilized.
But we're civilized because we accept this, that, and the other. But because you don't accept homosexuality and stuff like that, you're uncivilized. No, that's how they choose to live. Wow. Because it is written. That's what I'm going to say. It is written. It is written, and it's clear. So
that's the book.
We don't need to go into the argument because you know where we're going. But it is clear and it is written. So at the end of the day, I believe what I believe. I'm not saying that person's a bad person because they choose to be in that situation.
We're not encouraging no persecution.
And you know,
on that, man.
Everybody's on their own thing. But at the end of the day, this is the one thing we all know. We're all gonna have to answer on that day. So whatever you do in life, whatever choices you make, do what you're doing. But you know, I'm gonna try and live in the lane.
But I believe that's correct.
I believe is correct for me, and you know, and that's how it is. And if you're into something that I don't agree with, such is life. I'm not gonna hate you for it. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be forcing people to do things. Because I heard as well, Man United was supposed to come out in tracksuits. In the colours.
I heard about this.
And the Muslim defender you got from Bayern.
Dilly.
He came with Dilly.
Dilly.
No, not Dilly.
Mazraoui.
He refused to wear it. So because he refused to wear it now, they scrapped it.
And I think, and this is where people don't realise, you know, everybody's got their opinions, but we as, you know, not just we, I think people just need to respect each other's opinions, and know how to have conversation.
What makes me laugh, bro, is the way people get offended if you're anti-LGBT, but there's no offence when everybody's disrespecting black people. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know.
That's what makes me angry.
Because that's the fact. That's the facts of it.
That gets me angry. That's the
with
part
no
that
disrespect to people of that persuasion, but they're like an endangered species, so they got that special protection. You understand? Whereas we can get called anything under the sun and go back to your country, this, that, blah, 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 and we have to just
take it.
That's the thing I don't understand. You know what I mean?
That gets to be.
And like I says, when I was growing up, there was no LGBT and no separate section for for that community in football. All of a sudden there is. But black people have been watching football from I could remember. You understand? But as I says, there's nothing. You did little take the knee. They don't even take the knee again nowadays.
Yeah, they don't be.
They take the knee things done out now. But every weekend, one season a week, and we're gonna see.
Yeah.
You see that? Just to acknowledge, the locker says, why can't we have a green, black, and red? October, all Premiership games in October, green, black, and red, armband. That's what I'm saying. But you professionals, you need to support the cause. Jump in. I'm being deadly serious. You know, okay, they've given us a token month, so why can't we use the month to promote our thing, to promote our heroes in that month?
Because our footballers have forgotten who they are.
You know. And that's the reality.
Because our footballers can do that without being put. You know what I mean? They can make that stand. You know
of course they can.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course they can.
But they're not interested. They got too much trinkets around them, man, and too many distractions. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying.
Talk.
So and that's the problem with when I say our football, black footballers who dominate the Premiership from when did there was more black footballers than anybody else? It was from about Arsenal's time. It's Arsenal's fault, isn't it?
Arsenal and Crystal Palace.
Yeah. I think they just tipped it over.
It's Wenger's fault, really. It's Wenger's fault. You know what? I'm bringing in the darkies because they're athletes. They are. Patrick Vieira.
Everyone started getting back.
And then everybody started to think, Wenger's onto something here, you know. And I remember saying this, having these speeches to saying, when you look around football, world football now, there's got to be at least 2 to 3 black players in that squad. Every big club in world football. You name the big club, apart from probably teams in Argentina again, but Boca and that is still, bit
But even Eastern Europe, Ukrainian teams.
Yeah, look, they've been having it for years, bro. They've been Willian and all them. Because I never understood the fascination. Why the Brazilians go from hot Brazil to freezing cold Ukraine. Didn't get it, but obviously the money helps, makes you a bit warmer, don't it? I suppose.
It makes you warmer and it's their route into Europe.
Of course, that's right.
It's like, and you got Norwegian and Sweden.
Because they use the red to go to the big clubs, Champions League, exposure.
And then boss off.
And then boss off and then get the move, innit?
Yeah, man. And you find teams in Romania, in Hungary, in Sweden, they all got black players. You know what I mean? Young boys, look at young boys.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
As I said, the football's got to the stage now where there's a black player. Bro, look where we're coming from, where we're growing up.
Yeah.
We only had like John Barnes. There was like John Barnes. Let me think about black players. You had like couple of balls. You had like Bob Hazel, George Berry.
Okay,
and them man there.
Yeah.
Garth Crooks, Tottenham.
Seal Regis.
You understand? But you see, you have to really dig into to really dig them out. To remember to dig them out. But in 10 years' time now, when you're looking back and saying, can you rattle off black players in 2024? Yeah, bam. Easy.
Listen.
Aston Villa's like all the players.
That's in our lifetime, man.
All the players are like from local. You know what I mean? All they need is a couple of Asian players at the Villa now. You're gonna think, they're local. You stay Aston because seriously, remember, Aston. Predominantly black and Asian era.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And Aston Villa predominantly, it's got a lot of black youths down there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So, and when you go through all the teams, okay, let's think. I mean, we all know, we've named Chelsea.
Yeah.
Even Liverpool, another team who, got a history. Got a history of disrespecting people of a darker tone. Not just on the terraces, not just put the board, giving players T-shirts to wear. We don't forget Patrice Evra.
All day, every day.
We don't forget. You know what I mean?
And you got Everton as well.
Everton again, it's that same, innit?
Oh, bro.
Everton.
We grew up seeing these teams black out.
Bro, I remember, bro. Look at Leeds. Leeds is the next one. Oh, Leeds used to sing Leeds is white. Ooh. And because it's the white kit, no black players. Look at Leeds now. The biggest players for Leeds United, they're called black youth from Italy.
Notto.
Yeah. I'm saying, so look at that. And another superpower. This is going international now. And if you know where I'm going, because I know the skeleton of Adolf, boy, it must be fuming. the skeleton of Adolf must be fuming right now because Germany is blacks united.
Bro, listen, literally overnight, bro.
Overnight. Have you seen how many black geezers are playing for Germany, fam?
Bro, it's like overnight. You thinking you texting your brethren, who's moved to Germany? You know
bro,
what I mean?
they even moved. There's some German youths going on with things in Germany. Germany's national team is dark.
And there's a lot of youngsters throughout all the teams because you notice when you're watching the highlights.
Yeah, when you watch the Bundesliga highlights, they've all got again.
They got not one
black players. All this
4 or 5
bro,
black players.
and this is what I'm saying. That's where blackness, and that's why it's so frustrating that we haven't got more of a power as a blackness.
In football. Yeah. We're not respected.
I can't understand that. I just don't understand why that we've got so much people. You see, we got a lot of players, but we got nobody in the higher places.
Yeah. And the scary thing is, people don't realize. You might see a lot of us, but it doesn't mean that we found it easy. We still have to be. There's an interview about 4 or 5 years ago with a young Germany. He says, I have to be twice as good, if not 3 times good.
Bro, that's never changed, though. That's always been like that.
But the thing is, just because you see black players doesn't mean the journey's easier now.
No. Of course, you're still going to get that ratio. Come on, bro. Can you imagine being a black geezer in Germany? Growing up in Germany. Because their language sounds aggressive, bro. They say hello and it sounds aggressive.
Bro, listen, it's scary.
Guten Tag.
The only place I loved growing up, looked and respected was Holland.
Holland, of course, because obviously you go Suriname, the Surinese situation.
Yeah.
So you go Holland, you're going to see a lot of people who resemble yourself, you know, and then players coming through, obviously the Frank Rijkaard, the Aaron Winters, the Aaron Winters, the Davids, the Seedorfs and all them kind of geezers, you know, came out for us at the right time.
Yeah.
So, you know, because we're thinking like, yo, there's black people, Rastas playing for Holland. What's going on here? Bob Marley plays for Holland and that. You know what I mean? That all them kind of things that, I remember that, bro. I never forget that. That's why I just want to slap him when I see him now. Because I just can't believe you just fashion dreaded off, bro. You just showed the world you're just a fashion rasp, bro. You know what I mean? I know you have a pork sandwich regular. I know, bro. I know. You just look that guy. You know what I mean?
Lord. But listen, guys, we're gonna move on. We just have to get our way to terms.
We gotta get the rant out. You know what I mean? The skin stuff and that.
Just ease out the system. But listen, right, we just want to get an update. We're coming up to not in the halfway point, but a decent stage. There's about 14, 13 games played for some of the clubs. 13 games because where we're recording this show. But we got we're talking about the Premier League now.
Talking about the Premiership, if you're thinking what it is, last night there was a few games and then Tuesday.
Yeah.
But the big turning points are Newcastle 3, Liverpool 3. Liverpool dropped 2 points. Last week, the title was theirs, according to 60,000 Liverpoolians. Yeah. The title was theirs. You know,
and Marks and H, yeah.
Not so much H. You know, H has been kind of quiet, but Marcus has been quite vocal. But he's been quite vocal, but not overly vocal. But he's been vocal. But not even talking about them. I'm talking about the majority. Liverpool fans come from Talk Sport and we'll be all right. Bro, Liverpool are thinking they've won the league after 11 games,
bro.
And the thing what worries me is the selective amnesia they got, because it was only last season there was the same situation. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and three-horse race. Remember? Three-horse race. And Liverpool, I think Arsenal had to play Liverpool. If Liverpool won, they'd go 8 points clear. We dusted them out 3-1. Liverpool were top of the league. 6 points behind, ahead of Arsenal, points ahead of Liverpool, City. Yeah. Where did they finish? Third, didn't he? Exactly. So, you know what I mean? They do all the time. Last season it was the club farewell show was going to win the quad. Remember? Remember?
And when it all fell apart after winter.
You understand? So you got a history of doing this. So you like keep. All right. It's going to be sound. Listen. The cavalry are coming, just know.
No, 100%. Because I'm looking at the obviously Liverpool's on 35 points as it is. Yeah, you got Chelsea 28, Arsenal 28, and Man City 26.
I told you about Chelsea. I told you, bro.
Marx was talking about Chelsea as well.
I said from beginning of the season, before the season kicked off, I said Chelsea right, I won't lie, I thought there'd be a bit more up and down because of the management change. Because I thought at the end of last season, Poch had got him. You could see the signs.
You
could see the signs.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I still think I rate them for getting where they are with Sanchez in goals. I rate them because
you don't rate him.
Not particularly. I don't think he's the great. I don't think if Chelsea really was realistic to be saying we can win the league. If they got and buy number one in January, then you're gonna know.
Do you think that their defense is not too great? I do feel that you could get at their defense.
I think
because it's not only the goalkeeper. I don't think they've.
I don't think they're the greatest. I don't think they're the greatest defensively. I mean, Colwell's a good player,
but they got a lot of weapons. They go in there.
Colwell's He's a good player.
Yeah.
For Fofana, he's had too many injuries for me. I just don't think he'll be the player that he could have been. Diassi and all them. Not too good.
And the Afro youth from Brazil. He's got big Afro. He looks like some militant brother. They got some Vargas or something like that.
I'll tell you what I like though. I tell you what I like at Chelsea. Gusto, the right back. I like Gusto, man. I think he's a decent player because
the long hair brother.
He's got like playing and he's a French kid. He's a black kid, isn't it? Not Cucurella, you joker. Not Cucurella. He's a wind-up. Absolute wind-up he is.
No, Gusto's good, man.
Gusto's a good player. Yeah. I don't see.
See the way Cucurella, the system suits Cucurella now.
You see when Cucurella was at Brighton?
Yeah.
You could see that he looked a player. But at Chelsea, I don't see him in the same sense.
No, but this season is going all right, because the system
He probably is. I don't know. I don't really watch Cucurella. He's just that player. You just want to slap though. He's just that annoying little player who's always around.
You say, pass me the ball.
He reminds me, Cucurella for Chelsea is like Bernardo Silva. He's that player that just want to slap. He's always around. He's busy, always around. You know what I mean? But Liverpool, they've had a good start. But as I says, the honeymoon period, we're going to see. Liverpool need to go through 2 defeats, bro. We're going to see how Arne Slot handles pressure when it's easy on a high. He's on a high at the moment. He hasn't had no dip. He's had the little dip against Forest, but he hasn't had no dip. Everybody's thinking, we're top of the Champions League. You're going like you've won the Champions League, fam.
But we'll get to European stuff in the bit.
No, but the way they're going on, the way they're talking, top of the Champions League, bro. It's the qualifying thing, fam. Calm down, get a grip of yourself. You know what I mean? You haven't played 15 Premiership games, but you've won the league. You haven't. You've played 7 Champions League games, 5, and you've won that. Let's talk about your goalkeeper.
Yeah. No. What I would say is, for me, the top is what I think it will end up being. As much as I'm a Man United fan, I reckon, but we was always going destined.
What, the top? You think Liverpool are going to win the league?
No. I mean the top 4.
Oh, sorry. The top 4 is now. Yeah. Me and my brethren was talking about this on the way in. Don't know what order, but I said it at the beginning of the season. People asked me, who do you think? I said, I think it's going to be the same top 3: City, Arsenal, Liverpool. +1. My +1 was Chelsea.
Okay, so out of this, just as a quick talk point, who's been Liverpool's player of the season so far? The standout player?
Everybody's going to say Mo Salah. I don't think so. Do you want me to hear? I think.
Go on.
Gravenberch.
Come on now. Cool.
Gravenberch because
great call.
Because Gravenberch, remember, Jurgen Klopp brought him in, and for whatever reason, Klopp didn't think he could do whatever. But Arne Slot obviously knows him from Dutch football and remembers him before he went and Bayern and stuff like that. So he's asked him, he's a young person, he can teach him a new role. I don't think it's a problem. He's athletic, he's black. You know what I mean? So he's going to have the DNA to be up and down. He's athletic, he can do that, but he can ball. You're not going to play for, was it Ajax he come from or PSV?
Ajax.
You're not going to be an Ajax player to go then from Ajax to Bayern. Bayern ain't going to buy no foolishness. You understand? And then you've come to Liverpool. There's a player in there, and Arne Slot has locked him in. So as much as Salah gets all the plaudits because he's the one who's finishing it off, Gravenberch is the one who's making Liverpool tick, fam. Yeah, man.
Love to that. Okay, Chelsea's player so first. Is that quite easy?
Who, Chelsea?
Yeah.
I get. Who would you say? I'll let you start. Who would you say?
No, there's 2 players. There's 2 players for me there.
I'll tell you. Go on.
Cedo and Cole Palmer.
Okay, I hear that. Cedo, I hear where you're coming from because Cedo was under a lot of pressure.
Whoa.
You know, everybody's calling him a flop last season, blah, blah, blah. But he's come in and he showed you the player that Arsenal wanted.
Well, yeah, man. Man United wanted, man.
Man United wanted. Should have got, really.
Yeah. People really spent 100 million on him?
Man United should have gone in before he went to Brighton. Because he wanted to come to Man United. He's a Man United fan and that. So, all that. And they just didn't want to take the gamble. So, but him, for real, big player. But I tell you who's impressed me a lot.
Go on.
Madueke, bro. He's gone under the radar kind of bit because his journey into Chelsea is different to everybody else's. But as a youngster, he was saying, I watched the interview with him not long, and he was saying, like, he's a London youth, isn't he?
Yeah, London youth.
So he's grown up in London. All his mates signed for the Tottenham's, Arsenal's, But they're all being released.
Yeah.
So he's checked himself and he's gone, all these youths are getting released. They're playing for the under-21s, the under-23s. He's gone, I'm going to allow that. I want to go somewhere where I can play.
Play. Big man football. Big man football.
So he's gone to Holland. He went to PSV.
Yeah, man.
And he hasn't looked back since. He went out there, he was going on with things, because I remember the talk about him. Yeah. He was going on with things, and then Ruud Van Nistelrooy was his manager. And, you know, tweaked him a bit. And he's come over here.
Took a bit
under the radar again, because he's not a big name as like everybody knows, but he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
I thought
it's like Gittins is another one like that, isn't it?
Yeah, Gittins in there, but Dortmund.
Yeah. And there's another one.
And there's one at Bayern, in it. Isn't there one geezer at Bayern, a little black geezer at Bayern comes on? He always comes on off the bench all the time.
But also, I'm sure there's somebody at PSV that's in English as well.
There's
one there as well. That he's waiting for that call. You know what I mean? And I think it's a great call. And I think what under 20, if under 21-year-old players, specifically black players, stuff, because you have to work hard to get these full-time contracts. Stop sitting on that little bag of money that you're getting and take the risk. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do what the Jadon Sancho's did. Back your ability, man.
That's it. And go out there
and live a life. Go and take in a different lifestyle. Different cultures, but most importantly, you're playing football.
Look at Jude. Jude did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jude, you could have went to.
Remember, it could have been Liverpool.
Yeah, Man United wanted him as well.
Arsenal as well.
Yeah. But wanted him, but he went to Boys Dortmund for.
He wanted to play.
He wanted to play. Play a big
wanted
man
to
level.
play. Didn't want to come in and play one game and miss out. He wanted to play week in, week out. And he backed his ability. And look.
And he wouldn't be at Real Madrid now if he went to.
If he wasn't the player,
no. If he would went through the if he
would have come through the Man U road, he wouldn't have got to there. He might have fell down the wayside, dropped down the leagues, could have ended up like a Dele Alli. Yeah, you see that exactly.
Dele Alli. Arsenal player of the season so far.
He's got to be the king. It's got to be the return of the Don. Martin Odegaard.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
The man's like
my capo.
Listen,
my capo. Let me tell you something, bro. I've been telling man about Martin Odegaard, bro. They tell you on my groups, bro. I remember when he was coming on loan, and there was people in the group saying, he's not a baller, this, and there's me and my brethren, Mighty, shout out to you, my general. And we knew, because if you know football, you know, this geezer at Real Madrid from his 15, and he's still there, he was still there, and I'm thinking, this geezer must be some form of baller to be at Real Madrid. Okay, he's not playing, but he don't play. Look at the team, look who's in front of him. But the fact that they don't want to sell him, and he's still at Real Madrid, tells you, He's got something there. So when we got him and the little loan, and he had his little moments, cameos, you know, and then we come through again, and for the money, 35 mils, it's signing, bro.
Nah, he's good.
Everybody talks about Declan, talk about Saliba and their misses, Saliba and Gabby, big misses they are, but Arsenal was a different Arsenal when the capo was out. And the man's come back like he was never missing.
But you know what's a good one for Arsenal is, I wouldn't say best player, but just having, it's like a new signing, Timber.
Yeah, of course, all day.
Because you're not relying
on him. He's a baller, bro. He's a baller. And, you know,
he's strong as well.
As much as like yesterday, talking about Arsenal, United, I don't really want to, because I said I expected, so I'm not here to gloat about it. I was happy. See, man's making me laugh, bro. Shit, I'm not here to gloat. Normally I'll be giving it 10, innit? But I'm not giving it the gloat today.
It's like work. It's
not. I expected it, bro. Where Man United are now, you're 4 games into a new manager. Yeah.
You have to beat us.
We were supposed to.
And you're going for the title. So
we're supposed to beat. You can't make Man U with the little new manager hype. And if it was at Old Trafford, maybe it'd been a different game. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's one of those. So I expected to win, but what I was glad about is the fact that Big Gabby wasn't playing. Big Gabby wasn't playing because that's massive days. Gabriel at the back, it's massive. And we still won and kept a clean sheet. That was the most pleasing for me yesterday, to be honest. And all these people, all these idiots who come on the radio talking about Arsenal the new Stoke. Yeah, he was on Talk Sport today. They was talking Arsenal the new Stoke because we're scoring from set pieces. I just want you to just know that's pathetic. Where's the rule? Show me the rules where it says you have to score a picture book goal. Don't talk to my club about picture book goals because we run that selection. You understand?
Yo,
come on.
That's Arsenal heritage.
At the end of the day, you hate him because
set piece coach
is earning his dough.
He's earning his dough proper. I saw them corners, bro. I'm watching that.
Bro, I didn't know Declan Rice could put a ball in like that.
Man, but the thing is, the intentionally, and you're thinking, I'm feeling like teething it for Clyde, man.
Bro, if you can use that, that, bro.
Put that there and attack that front post,
Come
man.
from the back. Come from the back.
But you know, how they're all bundled up and they're walking and you're not marking, you just go into that area. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. I think it's a great idea. But so Odegaard is your player. Man City. Is it Wadri because he's injured?
Man City, there's no real standard. There's been no standout player, really.
There's a standout struggle, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not firing. So I really find it really hard. Now you're putting, so I find it really hard to think who can I look and say is their standout player?
Haaland, really, I suppose.
No, because I don't rate all he does is score.
Score goals, and
I don't like him. Stay humble in that.
Yeah,
stay humble.
Yeah, man, I hear that. I think, I hear what you're saying there still. But then when you look at the table now, bro, there is not much between. I don't think people realise there's only 28 points Chelsea's on and Arsenal. 2 points behind is Man City and 3 points behind is Brighton, and then you got 1 point behind them. We got Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa because Aston Villa was on fire. Then they just dropped a few points. Listen, in British football,
five defeats and 3 draws in the last 8 games. Aston Villa, vile fans. Just to let you know out there, we know what's going on. BCFC. The lads in Royal Blue, you understand? Get it.
Yo, Blue.
Just showing that local rivalry, that goes.
Yeah, I'm more anti with that one. But you've got Tottenham and Villa. They've beaten top teams this season. You know what I'm saying? They've looked good in odd games.
They haven't beaten Arsenal.
Bro.
They haven't beaten Arsenal, mate.
Tottenham beat Man City, bro.
Yeah, but they ain't beat Arsenal.
What,
top teams. Top teams.
Okay.
Top teams. Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal killed off Villa though.
Killed off Villa. I'm killed off Tottenham as well.
And Villa had chances, Yeah,
they did.
Ollie Watson.
Ollie Watson and some big saves. But you know what? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Don't want to hear it.
Ollie Watson's not a striker anyway. So,
coulda, shoulda, woulda, mate. Don't want to hear it.
But okay, so that's cool. But let's look at the top teams.
Let's talk about Man United though, because you're a Man United fan. So who will be your player of the year so far?
So far,
yeah.
You know what?
I know.
Mezzo.
I know. I'm choosing.
There's between Ahmed and Mezzoari.
I'm going with Ahmed.
I'm going with Ahmed. No. I'll go with Mezzoari because he's been fortunate to play the whole season. Where Ahmed got skanked by Ten Hag, and then now you see.
I know Ahmed. Ahmed's a bit. He's made impacts. He's done bits.
Yeah.
Because what he did against Everton the other day.
Oh, bro, he was on
challenging them big defenders. Won both of the tackles, and both of them led to goals.
But the joke is, bro, how does Garnacho, and this is what I like watching Bance here because he calls it for what it is. How come, man, the Kosov, Xerxes and Ahmad seems to have not as much press, good positive press. You know what I'm saying? But then when Garnacho scores, it's like he's the new Messi. But when
what do you mean? Look at me and Kola.
And when Ahmed Tawowi,
look at me and Kola, bro. Come on, it's simple, ain't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Garnacho because he's a Ronaldo fan. That's why I like him, just because of that. It winds up Messi. It does. Just for that, bro. Just for that alone. Because you know me, I don't like Argentinians. I'm anti-Argentine right about now. You know, just because of these songs singing about black people. So, you know, and don't get me wrong, love Maradona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Raj. You know Maradona. You know me and Maradona. So it hurts.
Yeah.
But the only solace I take, because Maradona got it as well, because he was dark.
Yeah.
And they didn't really want him. Facts. Facts, that is, you know, Argentinians don't threaten me and attack me in the road if you see me on the road. I'm just talking the facts, man.
But it's the truth in it. It's truth about their culture, too bad. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
I'd go Ahmad or... but I tell you what, though, I'm looking forward to, as an outsider looking in, I'm looking forward to what Amarin does with Man United, because I feel you're playing a 3-4-3, is it?
Yeah, 3-4-3.
So I'm looking... What I want to see, really, is what all the fuss is about. The defender you bought from France.
Euro.
That's what I want to see. That's what I'm waiting to see happen. I want to see how, if he's the new Rio Ferdinand incarnated, and how
he fits it.
Is he going to be the centre of the three? And you know what I mean?
But the thing is, for me, when I think at one stage I had Delete, him and Mazraoui in defence, I think, but what I like now with them guys, with them three, you know they can receive the ball. You know what I'm saying? They can play ball.
They can all play ball, true.
When you had Evans, Maguire, and...
I can't believe Johnny Evans is still at the club.
Yeah. But, okay, how do you feel about the Luke Shaw thing? I know you're not a Man United fan, but he's injured again.
Luke Shaw's just Luke Shaw, but he's just unlucky with injuries, isn't it?
He's a Phil Jones now, isn't it?
Probably, yeah, I'd say. A bit more talented than Phil Jones.
Yeah.
But it's a shame, bro. It's a shame. What I mean,
plays about 4 or 5 games.
What's his injury? What he came back? What's his new injury? Is it the old injury?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, bro.
Because you know, once you got one injury, you know, as a footballer, once you get that one, when footballers get one certain bad injury and they're out for a year, sometimes the body you just.
But Luke Shaw's been doing this all the time, bro. It's not just like because he had the bad injury. He's been doing it all season. You know, people was ridiculing the special one when he said, "Man's diet, bro." Man's diet, because when you looked on Luke Shaw playing the other day, he's small, he's short, ain't it? And he's carrying a bit of timber around there.
Yeah.
To be fair,
bro, he tick up, man.
That's what I'm saying. So his diet, I don't think his diet is the greatest. And I'm not here to knock it, bro.
Come like after career.
You know, he might. Wayne is, bro. I can't. Don't, man.
Wayne's younger than Ronaldo, you know.
Bro.
He's younger than Ronaldo.
What do you mean younger than Bro, Wayne's younger than me, fam. The frig. Put me next to Wayne Rooney, Bridget. Yeah? And if anybody says, I look older than Wayne Rooney, is a box with Psalms 23 you're getting. Because I know you're lying. Because man's in shape, you know, I can back up to teacher and everything. Yeah. Man's in shape. Man can go out there and do what, you know what I mean? Wayne Rooney, bruv. Oh, Wayne looks like he's just...
It's
not... I don't know what I got. Must be that he's rich and he's eating good food, so it must be that. I'll just do that. Cool.
It's the same arteries, though. But
I think he's put on a bit more weight since Colleen's gone to the jungle.
Well, there's some takeaways, bro. But listen, we're gonna move on to the next. So that's the Premier League. You're happy with the top 4 fighting it out for the rest of the season?
I don't think it. Yeah, Brev. As I says, we haven't got to 20 games yet.
Yeah.
Let's see who the top 4 is after 25 games. Let's see.
As an Arsenal man, can Arsenal win it? Not as an Arsenal man. Just as
realistic and honest.
Yeah.
This season,
have they got it?
I think there's enough in there to do it. I really do. And I'm not. Before you start peltering me, people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Arsenal are going to win the league.
Yeah.
But I believe because of City, I don't think at the beginning of the season I said it before this kickball. I didn't think City. I think someone else was going to take it this season.
Yeah. Especially now with Rodri out.
Especially now with Rodri out. It's up for grabs, man. Mm-hmm. It's up for grabs. So, you know. Liverpool start hasn't shocked. The only reason I'm shocked is because it's Arne Slot, but they're still good players. I reckon if me and Roger went in and took over that Liverpool squad, we'd be doing what Arne Slot's doing. No disrespect. That's what I'm saying. You get what I mean?
That's what he's done.
So But I think, as I said, every team's going to have their ups and downs. Liverpool hasn't had theirs yet, so that's what I believe is going to happen.
Cool.
Chelsea, it's going to be interesting to see, as I said, where they are after 25 games. Man City, Arsenal, I expect them to be up there.
Okay.
Tottenham, being Tottenham, consistently inconsistent. Aston Villa, I think if they get kicked out the Champions League, they can have a strong second half to the season. I don't think as long as they're in the Champions League, they're going to struggle.
They struggle because they're not ready for that, innit?
Yeah. But I think if they get eliminated out of Europe, and they just have to concentrate on the cups, I think they can have a good second half of the season.
Okay.
And my outsiders, Brighton, I think Brighton can get one of the UEFA spots as well.
Okay, cool.
From what they're showing so far, if they can keep certain players, like Matoma, and then
they do thing. Okay, so where Man United going to end up this season? Honestly.
Again, you know,
it's hard to judge at the moment.
It's hard to judge at the moment. I mean, Everton, if Everton had a bit about them, I don't think Man United would have won 4-0.
No.
It would have been a different game. Arsenal, didn't expect them to beat Arsenal, so I'm not going to judge them off that. But the team they beat in Europe, they struggled, and they was at home.
Yeah,
so
that's a struggle.
But I think, you see what it is, Amorim's come in, but the players he's got, he's having to work with players that they're not his. So I think it's gonna be, if he can get them in the top 8. I think he's done good.
Doing good. 100%. I think it's gonna be top 8 for Man United this season. I totally believe. I think they'll be fortunate to get faith. I think. I
can't see him in the top 5. I can't see them. Finishing higher than Aston Villa,
Brighton,
Tottenham. I can't. No.
Cool.
I can't see them finishing above them.
All right, cool.
Not at this moment
in
time.
All right. We'll see this, man. The good thing about guys, this is great receipts. Right, coming from that mode, let's go into the biggest confusion out there is the UEFA Champions League table. One big mass. So, guys, for the past, I think from the days of Romario, when the conception of the UEFA Champions League, if anybody knows about Stoichkov and Romario, you know, obviously my colleague here, we understand them things. I remember when Barcelona, I think they got knocked out to the and got stopped from going into the league stages in them early stages. That would have been about 30 years ago, 25, a while ago now, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So for me now, this new style is this new format. They've expanded on it now, and just made one big league instead of having number of leagues. And I did say that this will make it more competitive. I
think it does, to be fair. I like it. I'm not even going to lie.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because I
like it. I do. I think it makes it more interesting, more competitive. The only part I don't like, the fact is, the whole home and away situation. You go away to Winton, you lose 1-0, so you're thinking, I was robbed as well. I want to get them home and skim my right tonking. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you've got to go out and play. You can't just coast through. You've got to go out and play. You know, because you want to get into the top, is it the top 8?
Top 8.
The top 8 you want to get in, so you go automatically just where it takes you.
Yeah.
You want to miss that playoff.
That playoff to get through in it.
You want to miss all that. So I think it's more interesting, it's more of a character angle. Because if you look at it, look, in the normal format, Real Madrid wouldn't be struggling the way they're struggling now.
I know.
Because they'd be top seed in a group. And you'd have the also ran, so you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas now,
it's like you can't.
Wherever you draw, you know, it's one of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because look, Madrid are in 20 of something, the kings of Europe,
bro,
the champions
Milan
of
went
Spain.
there and clapped them up at their yard.
There you go. So, you know, that's what, for that alone, for me, great.
Yeah, it's creating, and you know what's really good? This is actually good for British teams because British teams are always traditionally
I tell you, it's good for Celtic. It's good for Celtic because it's making Celtic have a decent European run.
Yeah.
After the split 7 they took at Dortmund, they've won couple.
This is.
You know what I mean? So you know, and you kind of forgot about the Dortmund result now because of the way it is.
Well, if everybody's playing each other, Real Madrid, could easily play Aston Villa in the playoff.
What? And there's another thing since we're on Champions League. Don't you just hate the way Liverpool have gone on? Everybody knows Real Madrid have been struggling this year. They're going on like they're beating prime Real Madrid at their finest hour.
They're going like Mbappe's on form.
They're going on like Vinicius was playing and that.
No, Vinny as well. Yeah.
You understand? They're going on like that. They had no centre halves. Yeah. And there's just a makeshift team. But Liverpool are going on like, oh yeah, we beat Real Madrid and Come on, bruv.
No, mate. But anyway, it's crazy. But it's interesting how the top 80s, Liverpool on top, 15 points. Inter Milan, 13 points. You know, Barcelona, expected. Dortmund, that's a bit of a surprise up there.
Not really. The last year's finalists.
Yeah. Well, true. That's a valid point. I didn't read that. That's a good point. Atalanta, who we know.
That's a surprise. But it is because the Europa League winners.
Yeah.
So, you know.
They're just progressing. And this format probably suits them.
Knockout. Yeah.
It gets them from being bottom of a facing three hard clubs.
They're
now facing everybody.
It's like an even kill,
it's even kill. Leverkusen, who was unbeaten last season. So they're Arsenal's up there. And Monaco, you know,
who's in the top 8? Arsenal's
in the top 8, man. 7.
That's what we qualified. We qualified, lads.
You're saying so.
Chatting about.
So you got a couple. How many games?
And we're struggling.
Struggling. What was it?
We're struggling. We need to sell that fake number 9 we got. I don't call his name because I just don't think he's
the German guy?
No. At Arsenal, number 9 at Arsenal is a Brazilian.
Oh, okay.
But I don't call him. I'll call him. If I do, I just call him Gabriel number 9. Don't call him the last name because it's just too. He doesn't live up to that expectation, fam. You know what I mean?
He's not the saviour.
Nah, bruv. He's that one you're calling Lazarus is just chilling. I ain't coming out today, man. Allow me. That's who we've got. You know what I mean?
Man City half cut.
Turns water into water. That's what we've got, mate. Cool, we need to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And we've got a chance. And I'm saying I'm a goop, you know, and I'm going to put it out there now. I don't think Arsenal need to go and get that. We need a number 9, but it doesn't have to be like that top of the pile prestige number 9. We just need a decent striker who's confident to put the ball in the net. That's all. You know what? And as I said, I'm going to go out there and put on a limb here.
Go on. Who you reckon?
Oh, who was it now? It's just gone. Right there.
My guy that was at Brentford, come back home.
Nah, Ivan Toney, no. Not involved with Ivan Toney. I would go and take a punt. If I like, depends on the resources.
Welbeck.
Resources, if I got, Arsenal says you got to get a striker for under 50 mil. Brian and Bono, I'd buy. Brian and Bono from Brentford. The tick geezer, Cameroon geezer. I buy him. The reason I buy him, people say, he scores goals in the Premiership, so I don't have that. You don't have that fear that he can't score. But his work rate, and he's a bully. He's tick, bruv, and he's got pace. You understand? So, I'm not saying in the ideal world would I buy him. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for 50 mil or under, I'd bring him into the club before. That's how much I don't rate Gabriel. Number 9.
Okay.
And if it's not him. I could go again. I go João Pedro from Brighton.
Ooh, that's a good one. Still, that's
how I go. Go João Pedro from Brighton. Bring him in.
He's been a number of matches.
No disrespect to Brighton players, but bring him into an Arsenal with a better calibre of players.
Yeah.
He raises your levels.
Brighton's a ball playing team as well.
Exactly.
So he already knows already.
So he knows the level. So I think it'd be a good. Fit for Arsenal. Not too much though. 60 mil. I think he could do bits, and his Premiership experience, Premiership proven.
He's ready.
He's proven. So
because he was at Watford as well.
Yeah, exactly. So he knows, and he's played in the Championship. So he knows about physicality. He's not going to be. You know what I mean?
He's not going to be.
I think he'd be a decent signing, bruv. I think he'd be a lot better than Gabriel number 9.
100%. But I'm looking at this now, Champions League as well. We got into the playoff section. You got the likes of Aston Villa, Sporting, Brest has done all right this season. Lille, Bayern Munich's in there, Benfica's in there, Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, Man City,
Real
PSV, Juventus, Celtic, Feyenoord, Club Brugge, Dynamo Zagreb, and then Real Madrid. And then, bro, the joke is PSG is relegated.
Yeah, but PSG ain't really all that though. They're not all that, bro.
They're missing. You reckon they're missing Mbappe, or they just?
I think that I understand what they're trying to do, but I think they've done it too fast. They've stripped all the big assets out too fast. So they took the time. So like, you had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. They just one swing, they're gone. And then there's nobody there now. There's no real leader. Nobody
and
to look up to.
Dembele is good, but he's not.
He's not the geezer, bro. He's not the geezer. He's not the geezer.
He's got ridiculous skill, bro. He gets in the place and he just taps to the keeper.
Again, he's on that Isaac diet, Snoop Dogg diet.
He wants some protein shakes, man. What's the protein shake? But you got some teams that are looking to go out that are big teams. You've got you got not Salzburg, Red.
If PSG can get knocked out, Leipzig, yeah, they've won a game.
Yeah, bro. They haven't got points.
Villa got them next as well. Xavi Simmons and all them man there, innit?
Bro.
And Sesko should have joined Arsenal. Sesko.
Wow. So let's have a look at the fixtures to come in this. You've got any big fixtures there? Real Madrid away to Atlanta. Bro.
That's massive. I think Atlanta would have to go favourites for me.
Yeah. And you've got Leverkusen versus Inter Milan. Big game that, bro. Leipzig, Villa, like you said. Salzburg, PSG has to win that. And you've won.
Final. Dortmund Barca's a big game.
Dortmund Barca. You've got
Juventus
Man City. Woo!
Where's Arsenal?
Where's Arsenal? Arsenal, Monaco.
Liverpool's, Monaco decent, going good as well. Where's that at? Arsenal or there? But
at Arsenal. Okay. Yeah. So you got that one, and then you've got the last fixture. Where's the last fixture for the Champions League?
So, how many games is it left before? 2 games?
That's what I'm thinking. 1 second. That's next week.
What?
That's next week?
Yeah.
Sugar, like that's next week, man. Okay, cool. And then you got January. And then you got 2 sets of games in January. So there's 3 games left. Yo. Villa's got Monaco. You've got that's a standout fixture in January.
Arsenal, Zagreb, that's 3 points.
Yeah.
PSG, Man City.
Yeah. PSG, Man City. Ooh. Real Madrid, Salzburg, RB Salzburg. They're gonna
Villa Celtic as well.
Villa Celtic. Okay.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Villa Celtic.
Yeah. Last game of the season, like all at the same time. You got Girona away. Also Girona away.
Looking 3 points there as well.
Yeah,
looking
man.
3 points.
Bayern Munich, Slovan. Who's Real Madrid got in the last game? Where's Real Madrid? Away to Brest. Tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Brest might be overall though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Starstruck in that.
Yeah. True. PSG away to Stuttgart. That's a tough one. PSG might be out, you know. They might be out, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Man City at home to Club Brugge. Oh, that's just let's get the 3 points. Okay, cool. That's interesting. But yeah. So who do you reckon win the Champions League just on the last point? What you've seen? Is this pure confusion right now?
You don't know. It's too early again. It's too early to say.
Okay.
Because on this form, Real Madrid look like they can't get out of the group.
Yeah,
Real Madrid can get there. You know if
they've done it enough times where they just scrape through, and then just kill people off. Yeah.
So
that's what they do.
Can't really say.
Yeah. No, that's 100%. Now, 100%. I think that's there, man. But listen, time has gone. We're coming nice and to the end of the show. We've touched base in terms of the a lot of issues in terms of our community and football in the UK. Also, we've touched base slightly with the fact that basically, the Premier League right now, who we think the top four will stay as it is. I believe so. Anthony believes so, as it is right now. Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man City, they'll be fighting for this title, we believe. A hint of, Man United, we see how it goes, but we are going on somewhere anyway, positive anyway, with Amber anyway, hopefully. And
say the same about Oli Solskjaer.
No, I didn't say nothing about Solskjaer.
Say the same about Dave Moist.
No, definitely.
Say the same about Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Should have carried on, bro. So I don't hear nothing.
This is okay. We'll stay focused. But now we're looking at also the Champions League and obviously Champions League. It's going to be this new fixture system. It's carnage, but it's all making sense. It's all making sense, and it's creating an exciting end of this season, end of the league stage on January the 29th. 8 o'clock. Jeez, the place to be. Champions League. But listen, this is Roger alongside Anthony Young here on AffinityXtra because we celebrate gospel music and black origin, and we're here to talk about the black experience, being black, experiencing the great game that we've been watching from since we were little. I don't know what age. I can remember watching football. What age do you start off, bro? What was your first significant remember with football?
Sneaking out the playground at school to play football with the big boys.
Okay.
And then the big boys noticing I could ball.
Okay.
And then having to get called out by my teacher to go and do games with the older kids.
Was it primary or junior?
Junior school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played for my football team when I was 8. That's what I made my... Yeah, I scored on my debut as well.
Yeah.
So that I can remember loads of my mum. I used to practice football with my mum.
No way.
I swear to God, my mum used to take me to the park with the ball. Me and my mum kickball. Me and my mum.
Yeah, but that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Watching football from a TV perspective, I remember. I probably don't remember. I remember because I probably remember watching it bigger. But for whatever reason, Charlie George always sticks out in my head.
Okay, cool.
The double for Arsenal.
Double for Arsenal. Okay. Nah. For me, it was always the day that I decided to support Man United when we beat Everton in the FA Cup.
Whiteside. Norman
Whiteside, yeah. That infamous
that
game.
Yeah. 85 that was, I think.
Yeah. I was
just left school.
Yeah, you just left school? Get lost.
That's the year I left school, 85.
I was how old was I? 9? I was 9.
Yeah, I just left school, 85.
Senior school?
Norman Whiteside. Yeah.
Okay. And Remy Moses was playing for me. Yeah. And when Atkinson was our manager.
Yeah.
I had a choice.
Because my bridging was at Man United at the time. Philip Steer, big boy, that great left peg.
Okay.
And Ron Atkinson loved him. But
okay.
Again,
the system
and the tone.
At the time, definitely was rough for us out there, man. Them times,
yeah, man. Only
days,
John Barnes to look up to. Come on.
John Barnes, man.
Somebody like me ain't gonna look up to John Barnes.
I'd love to get John Barnes on the show. I might message him actually.
Yeah, it'd be great to get John Barnes on the show.
Yeah.
Be great. Just to hear what he say.
You want to be in the room when that happens?
Yeah, I'll be there, man. I'll throw a banana at him. See if he's got the control like he did last time. Throw a banana at him. He enjoys controlling bananas, don't he?
No, listen, man. Turns the other way, bro. Turns the other way. But listen, anyway, guys. But listen, this is Roger here alongside Anthony Young. Big up to everybody out there. Nothing but love, man. RVM. This is how we do it, man.
Peace.
Bless.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H. Make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Xtra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you know. Listen. Don't go anywhere, you know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your brethren, yeah?